bracelet that you're loving and this incredible ring. This ring made its debut during the nonstop holiday weekend, and it has not slowed down. I mentioned that my friend William, who is a regular with our live streaming community, my mom, Mama Pat, and I do a live stream every Wednesday at 10:30 in the morning. And a lot of you are watching, and thank you so much, Rob, and everybody that's out there. I really appreciate each and every one of you. But he bought this for himself to honor his grandmother who has passed away. And he sent me a great picture of him wearing this ring, but he wanted me to be sure to point out to you the side view of this. Look, there are diamonds on the side of it too. Those wonderful round diamonds that are just twinkling and beautiful. This kind of a setting is very expensive. Look at the amount of metal. Again, it's done in sterling silver and then plated in gold. Or in the case of the white, it's plated in rhodium, which is a member of the platinum family. I can't remember which one he got, but they just look so perfectly beautiful. There is something so right about wearing a diamond ring to commemorate special occasions because diamonds are eternal. Remember the old phrase, diamonds are forever? They're resurrecting that a bit. The fact that diamonds are so highly revered and are always going to be with us is just very endearing and very beautiful. You know, it's such a sentiment that you want to share with the people that you love. You know, if you're thinking about holiday gifts, this is a really nice gift idea. You don't give diamonds to people you feel just a little bit about. You give diamonds to people that you really care for, right? Whether it's an engagement ring, and I know maybe a plated ring is not practical as an engagement ring, but here's what I want you to do. Guys, if you want to surprise her this holiday season with a proposal, and she's hard to surprise, you buy this ring in either the yellow or the white, and you propose with this $164 ring. Then after the holidays, when everything calms down, she'll switch it to her right hand, and then you go shopping together. For the rest of your lives together, she'll be telling the story about how you surprised her and how romantic you are. And you're welcome. I want an invitation to the wedding. Seriously though, we as women, we just love that. We want to be able to pick out our ring. I mean, these days, a lot of the modern brides, they really want to. And I get that too. You're wearing it every day of your life. But wouldn't it be something if you could surprise her with an additional ring, if you could afford to do that? I think it would be wonderful. And then when you give it to her, you get to surprise her and you get to say, you know what though, that's just the warm-up act. We're going to go shopping together after the holidays. In the silver, we have sold out of size 7. In the yellow, we have sold out of size 8. I want to tempt you with the bracelet to match. The 2 pieces, guys, would be under $400 if you could imagine. And ladies, if you want to treat yourself, there is no better combination than this. They always say dress for the job that you want to have, not the job that you have. And so if you want to, and you know, honestly, I was a sales trainer in my early days. I was single and I was traveling all over the country. And I used to wear a ring like this. It didn't have the fancy stuff on the side. It was just a plain ring. Because when I was in a town and I didn't know anybody, I didn't want to be bothered. I wanted to be able to go out to dinner or to have a drink or to go to the movies or whatever and not have, you know, people thinking that I was single. So I would wear a ring like this and it just took the edge off, you know. So you might want to consider that if you're doing some traveling. This ring is also very safe for traveling. Can you imagine if you found a CZ at this price, you'd be thrilled, right? With all this extra detail and something that's really made well, and this is really made nicely. But here, I mean, you're right. I mean, when you think about it, when you're trying to compare, you're trying to make a decision. Do you want natural diamonds from the earth or would you like firelight? I would just say yes to both. I mean, are they diamonds? They absolutely are. Both of them are. Whether they're grown in the lab or whether they are from the earth, they are real diamonds with the same physical properties, the same chemical makeup, the very same chemical composition, the same crystalline structure. They're both a 10 on the Mohs rating scale because they're both diamonds, scratch resistant. Here's where the difference lies. One comes from the earth, the other comes from a lab. One is grown in the earth, one is grown in the lab, but they are not simulants. These are real diamonds through and through. And whether you are purchasing it as an engagement piece, as a deterrent ring like I used to wear mine, or as a right-handed ring as a part of a stack, this is a don't miss deal. Again, limited sizing available. You have extended holiday returns on everything that we've been seeing in tonight's show. So if you get any of these things home, maybe you get the bracelet home and you decide, you know what, I really didn't want the yellow, I wanted the white. You have free exchanges. There's all kinds of reasons to shop here. Blair wears it very beautifully on her middle or on her ring finger. You could just as easily wear it on your middle finger or on your right hand. Just wear it with a lot of confidence that what you're getting is the good stuff, okay? These are real diamonds. These are never going to turn. They're never going to change. They're not coated. I get so many questions. What's the difference between this and a CZ? Well, there's a world of difference. It's like comparing apples to oranges. Not even the same material, not even close. In fact, to be a diamond simulant, all you have to do is just sort of look like a diamond. You can be glass. You can be made out of anything. It's one of the questions that I missed actually in my training when I was studying at the Gemological Institute of America. I said something was faux when it was actually a CZ. It was a simulant. It is not a diamond. You just have to look. You know what it was? It was a piece of aquarium rock that was a diamond simulant. It was not a CZ. It was not a diamond. So if I missed it in all of my training, I want to pass that on to you, that message. This is a perfect 10. This is not a simulant. This is the real thing. All right? And as far as moissanite goes, I love moissanite, but it has a different sparkle. It's also a more brittle stone. But a moissanite is about a 7 on the Mohs rating scale, so you do have to be a little bit more gentle with it. And the sparkle is different in that it looks out of focus. A diamond will always sparkle in focus. If it looks too glassy, it's probably a faux. It's probably a simulant. This is the real thing, and it's brand new. We just got them in. We want you to try our diamonds. I want you to try Firelight, and I want you to love it. If you don't love it, return it. But if it were me and I had the budget, I would consider spending $400, especially if you've got a little money to spend on yourself. And I would get the ring and I would get the bracelet and I would start my diamond collection today. Once you get your head around lab-grown diamonds, it's a whole new world in diamonds. If you are giving Firelight as a gift, I should have mentioned this earlier. This is our packaging for our Firelight program, and it's really nice. It's a real jeweler's box. It's got a velvet purple fit. Isn't it nice? And it's got that beautiful silver foiling on it. And when she opens it up, she's going to see a little pillow and a beautiful piece of jewelry there. These rings are only $164.98. Again, under $200 for the bracelet. During our live stream tomorrow, and you're welcome to join us, it's on YouTube and you can find the link on my page. It's Michelle Lau for QVC. We're going to be looking specifically at diamond jewelry under $200 for your holiday celebrations. So if you want to see more, come join us. This bracelet, though, is not going to be able to be shown. I had originally planned for it to be in the live stream, but there's not enough of them left. We're looking at so few remaining. Make sure that you do check out of your shopping cart. There is no limit. If you wanted to get each of your girls a beautiful ring and a beautiful bracelet, each of your daughters getting their first diamonds from you for the holidays, go for it today. What fun this has been. You know, I want to give you a look at the studs that were really popular earlier, and I didn't